Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and selamat sejahtera. Basic Accounting Concept Part 2. The subtopic are Accounting Equation and Double Entry System. Accounting Equation. Accounting equation is assets equal to liabilities plus owner equity. And the owner equity is capital plus revenue minus expenses minus drawing. So, assets equals to liabilities plus capital plus revenue minus expenses and minus drawing. Before we go further into accounting equation, let us look at item in accounting equation first. Assets. An asset is any resource owned by a business or an economic entity. Assets are divided into non-current asset and current assets. Non-current assets. Non-current assets are assets that have a life more than 1 year, and it is divided into three. First is tangible or fixed assets. Tangible assets is assets that we can see physically, we can touch physically. For example, building, vehicle, and equipment. Secondly is intangible assets. Intangible assets is contra to tangible assets, which is cannot be seen or touched physically. For example, trademark, patent, and copyright. And thirdly is a long-term investment. Long-term investment is a fixed deposit for more than a year. For example, purchase of bond and others. Current assets. Current assets exist in one accounting period. That means less than 1 year and can be converted into cash within a year. And it is constantly of changing form and value. For example, inventory, accounts receivable, cash, bank, and others. Liability. A liability is a debt owed from one company to a person or company that is not an owner of business. Liability is a debt or business obligation to be paid by business entity to another party. And it is divided into two types that are non-current liabilities and current liabilities. Non-current liabilities, that is a debt to be settled within a period exceeding 1 year. That means more than 1 year. For example, long-term loans and mortgage. Current liabilities. Current liabilities is a debt due in less than a year. For example, account payable, expenses payable, and unearned revenue. Owner equity. Owner's equity is defined as the proportion of the total value of a company's assets that can be claimed by its owner. In owner equity, it includes capital invested by the owner into the business and the net profit result of the business activities. There are a few elements involved in owner equity. First is capital. Capital includes cash or other types of assets that are introduced into the business by the owner. It will add the owner's equity. Drawings. Drawings is a business owner issue cash or goods or merchandise for their own use. The effect will be to reduce the value of owner equity. Profit. Expenditure. The effect will reduce the owner equity and the income will add value to the owner's equity. Revenues. Revenues is the income generated from normal business operation and include discounts and deduction for returned merchandise. Revenue is also known as sales in the income statement. There are two types of revenue. First is revenue of business. For example, sales and service revenue. Secondly is revenue from non-business. For example, interest income, rental income, and gains on sales of fixed assets. Expenses. An expenses is the money spent or cost incurred by a business in their effort to generate revenues, and expenses will decrease equity. There are two types of expenses. First is operating expenses. For example, utility expenses, sales commission, delivery expenses, salary expenses, and others. Secondly is non-operating expenses. For example, property tax on the administrative office building. Double entry system. What is double entry system? Double entry refers to an accounting concept whereby assets equals to liabilities plus owner's equity. In the double entry system, transactions are recorded in terms of debit and credits. Accounting uses the double entry system, which means that we record the dual effects of each transaction. As a result, every transaction affects at least two accounts. It would be incomplete to record only the giving side or only the receiving side of a transaction. This is the double entry accounting. The T account must have two sides. Debit is the left side of the accounts and the credit is at the right sides of the accounts. Rules of debit and credit. For assets, expenses and drawing have debit normal balance, while liability, equity and revenue have credit normal balance. If asset, expenses or drawing increase, we record in the debit side. If assets, expenses and drawing decrease, we record in credit side. While if liability, equity and revenue increase, we record in credit side. But if liability, equity and revenue decrease, we record in debit side. In analysis of transaction, the accounting equation shows how assets, liabilities and owner equities are related. Assets appear on the left side of the equation and the liabilities and owner's equity appear on the right side. After this, we will see a few examples of analysis of transaction. Example 1, start the new business with cash 5,000. Okey, bila dia kata start the new business, maksudnya pemilik, the owner, put some capital in the business. So, maksudnya account yang terlibat sini adalah capital and with cash 5,000, account yang terlibat adalah cash under asset. Okay, so assets equals to liability plus owner equity. Akaun yang terlibat adalah cash plus 5,000 plus kerana dia menambahkan aset and capital 5,000 plus kerana ia menambahkan owner equity. Okey, kesannya adalah dia menambahkan aset dan ia juga menambahkan equity pemilik. Example 2, owner withdraw 200 cash from the business for his or her own use. Okey, bila dia kata owner withdraw cash for his or her own use, itu bermaksud dia telah melakukan ambilan ataupun drawings kerana dia mengambil cash daripada perniagaan untuk kegunaan sendiri. Okey, akaun yang terlibat adalah drawings dan juga satu lagi akaun adalah cash. So, asset equals to liability plus owner equity. Cash minus 200, bila dia keluarkan cash, so dia akan mengurangkan aset. Dan akaun lagi satu adalah drawings, iaitu ambilan minus 200. Minus kerana drawings atau ambilan akan mengurangkan equity pemilik. So, kesannya adalah cash mengurangkan aset dan mengurangkan equity pemilik akibat ambilan. Example 3, receive 10,000 cash from Citibank for business loan. Business loan ni adalah pinjaman. Apabila kita membuat pinjaman, kita akan menerima sejumlah wang. Dalam example ini, sejumlah wang itu adalah sebanyak 10,000 cash. Dan akaun lagi satu adalah akaun loan ataupun pinjaman. Oleh itu, assets equals to liability plus owner equity. Dia melibatkan akaun aset iaitu cash bertambah sebanyak 10,000. Oleh itu kita letak tanda plus dan satu lagi under liability, that is a bank loan plus 10,000 kerana hutang kita juga telah bertambah. Okey, so kesannya adalah cash tersebut menambahkan aset, loan tersebut juga menambahkan liability. Example 4, the business pay loan 500 with cash. Dalam contoh ini, perniagaan membayar pinjaman sebanyak 500 dengan tunai. Ini bermaksud tunai telah berkurang sebanyak 500 kerana membayar pinjaman. Manakala akaun pinjaman juga telah berkurang sebanyak 500 kerana pinjaman telah dibayar. Oleh itu, assets equals to liability plus owner equity, cash under asset minus 500 kerana cash telah berkurang sebanyak 500 dan under liability, account loan juga telah berkurang sebanyak 500 kerana telah dibayar. Oleh itu kesannya, ia mengurangkan aset dan juga ia mengurangkan liability. Example 5. Business perform a service for Upin Agency in credit 3,000. Business perform a service bermaksud perniagaan telah menyempurnakan perkhidmatan kepada Upin Agency. Mengikut konsep revenue recognition, apabila perniagaan telah menyempurnakan perkhidmatan, maka hasil hendaklah diiktiraf. Oleh itu, akaun yang terlibat adalah hasil iaitu service revenue dan akaun satu lagi adalah credit 3,000 iaitu secara hutang, maksudnya perniagaan belum lagi mendapat bayaran. Bermaksud perniagaan memberi perkhidmatan secara hutang ataupun kredit. Oleh itu, akaun yang terlibat adalah aset iaitu account receivable kerana perniagaan belum lagi menerima bayaran. Oleh itu, assets equals to liability plus equity. Akaun yang terlibat adalah account receivable 3,000. Akaun receivable adalah akaun belum terima, bermaksud perniagaan belum lagi mendapat bayaran daripada perkhidmatan yang telah diberi. Dan akaun lagi satu adalah revenue. Revenue iaitu hasil daripada perkhidmatan sebanyak 3,000. Kesannya adalah aset telah bertambah sebanyak 3,000 dan owner equity juga bertambah sebanyak 3,000 atas hasil. The last example is example 6. Business pay 750 for rental expenses. Ini bermaksud perniagaan telah mengeluarkan cash sebanyak 750 untuk membayar belanja sewa. Oleh itu, akaun yang terlibat adalah cash telah berkurang sebanyak 750 kerana telah membayar belanja sewa, manakala belanja sewa termasuk dalam owner equity. Belanja juga mengurangkan owner equity. Oleh itu, assets equal to liability plus owner equity, di mana rental expenses adalah sebanyak 750 minus kerana ia mengurangkan owner equity. Manakala assets iaitu cash juga telah berkurang sebanyak 750 kerana cash telah dikeluarkan untuk membayar belanja sewa. So, efeknya adalah decrease of equity kerana berlaku peningkatan dalam belanja dan cash juga berkurang. Okay, that's all for topic basic accounting concept under accounting equation and double entry system. See you on next topic. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and good day.